the cockroach. A creature that has scurried through the ages. It has witnessed dinosaurs rise and fall. It has seen continents drift and mountains form. These insects are truly ancient. They first appeared over 300 million years ago. This was long before humans walked the earth. Their design is simple yet incredibly effective. This design has allowed them to survive many great changes. They are a testament to nature's power of endurance. Few creatures can claim such a long history on our planet, a silent, scurrying lineage. Their story is one of remarkable survival. They have adapted to countless environments, from tropical forests to arid deserts, and now they live alongside us, in our homes, in our cities. They often go unseen, moving in the shadows, but their presence is felt by many. They are often unwelcome guests. Yet we must acknowledge their incredible ability to persist. This persistence is a key to their long reign on Earth. It is a story written in the quiet corners of our world, a narrative of survival against the odds. These small creatures are more than just pests. They are a part of Earth's complex web of life. They play roles in their natural habitats. They help break down organic matter. They are food for other animals. But when they enter our human world, the story changes. Their natural behaviors can become a problem for us. They seek food, water, and shelter. Our homes provide these things in abundance. This is where their ancient survival skills meet our modern lives, creating a unique set of challenges for us. Understanding the cockroach is the first step. We must look beyond our dislike for them. We need to see them as the successful organisms they are. This understanding helps us see why they are so hard to control. It helps us appreciate the scale of the challenge. They are not simply invaders, they are survivors, and their survival instincts are honed by millions of years of evolution. This long history has equipped them perfectly for the world, including the one we have built for ourselves. Our cities are bustling ecosystems. Humans are the dominant species here, but we share these concrete jungles with many other creatures. Among the most successful are the cockroaches. They have found a perfect habitat in our urban sprawl. Our buildings offer countless hiding places. Our waste provides an endless supply of food. These insects are masters of stealth. They move through the hidden pathways of our world. They are the unseen intruders, active when we are not. They navigate the plumbing and the wiring. They explore the spaces behind walls and under floors. These are the secret networks of their domain. They are largely nocturnal creatures. They prefer the cover of darkness. This makes them difficult to spot. Often by the time we see one, many more are hidden nearby. Their presence can be unsettling. It reminds us that our homes are not just our own. We share them with these highly adapted insects who have made our environment their own. The urban environment, with its warmth and constant food, is ideal. Central heating keeps buildings warm year-round. This allows cockroaches to breed continuously. Unlike their wild relatives, they do not face harsh winters. Leaky pipes provide moisture, another essential need. Our kitchens, with their crumbs and spills, are a banquet for them. They are not fussy eaters. Almost anything organic can be food. This adaptability makes them formidable residents of our cities, a hidden yet thriving population. These unseen intruders are not just a nuisance, they carry potential risks. Their presence is more than just an unwelcome sight. It is a sign of a hidden world, a world that can impact our health and our comfort. Understanding how they live in our cities is crucial. It helps us to understand the dangers they pose. It also helps us to find ways to manage their presence. Our urban jungles have inadvertently created perfect conditions for these creatures to flourish, bringing them into close and constant contact with us. The presence of cockroaches in our homes is not merely an aesthetic issue. These insects are a hidden menace to our health. They can trigger allergies in many people. This is a significant health concern, especially in urban areas. Cockroach allergens are proteins found in their saliva, droppings, and shed body parts. These tiny particles can become airborne. They can then be inhaled easily. For sensitive individuals, this can lead to unpleasant reactions. Allergic reactions to cockroaches can vary. Some people experience skin rashes or itching. Others may have nasal congestion, sneezing, and watery eyes. For individuals with asthma, the consequences can be more severe. Cockroach allergens are a major trigger for asthma attacks. This is particularly true for children living in infested homes. Studies have shown a strong link between cockroach exposure and increased asthma severity. The unseen particles from these insects can significantly impact respiratory health, making breathing difficult for vulnerable people. The problem is often worse in densely populated areas. Apartment buildings can allow cockroaches to spread easily. They move from one unit to another through shared pipes and walls. This makes controlling them a community-wide effort. Even if one home is clean, cockroaches can travel from nearby infested areas. The allergens they produce can accumulate in dust. This dust settles on furniture, carpets, and bedding. Regular cleaning can help, but eliminating the source is key to reducing allergen levels effectively. It is important to be aware of these health risks. Many people may not realize that cockroaches are the cause of their symptoms. Doctors may consider cockroach allergy when patients present with persistent respiratory issues. Simple allergy tests can confirm sensitivity. Understanding this connection is vital for protecting public health. The humble cockroach, often dismissed as a simple pest, can have a direct and detrimental impact on human well-being, particularly for those with pre-existing respiratory conditions or sensitivities. Beyond allergies, cockroaches are silent carriers of various diseases. They move through unsanitary environments, they crawl through sewers, drains, and rubbish bins. Here they pick up a host of dangerous microorganisms. These include bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Their hairy legs and bodies are perfect for trapping these pathogens. When they enter our homes, they bring these unwelcome hitchhikers with them. This makes them a significant threat to our health. Cockroaches do not transmit diseases through bites like mosquitoes. Instead, they spread pathogens indirectly. They contaminate surfaces and food. As they walk across kitchen counters or unsealed food, they deposit these microbes. If we then touch these surfaces or eat contaminated food, we can become infected. The list of diseases they can potentially carry is concerning. It includes organisms that cause food poisoning, such as Salmonella and E. coli. They can also carry bacteria responsible for dysentery and gastroenteritis. Scientific studies have confirmed the presence of many pathogens on cockroaches. Researchers have isolated numerous species of bacteria from cockroaches collected in homes and hospitals. These findings highlight the potential public health risk they represent. While a single cockroach might not carry enough pathogens to infect a healthy adult, a large infestation poses a much greater threat. The continuous shedding of microbes by many insects increases the chances of human exposure. Their ability to move quickly and hide makes it difficult to control this spread. The link between cockroaches and disease is a serious concern. This is especially true in places with poor sanitation. Hospitals and care homes must be particularly vigilant. Vulnerable individuals, such as the elderly, young children, and those with weakened immune systems, are at higher risk. Keeping cockroaches out of these environments is crucial for preventing outbreaks of illness. These ancient survivors, in their quest for food and shelter, can inadvertently become vectors for diseases that affect human populations globally. Section 5. The Contamination Trail. Food and surfaces at risk. Cockroaches leave a trail of contamination wherever they roam. Their primary goal is to find food and water. In our homes, kitchens and pantries are prime targets. They are not discerning eaters. They will consume almost anything organic. This includes fresh food, leftovers, crumbs, and even grease spills. As they crawl over our food supplies, they can transfer harmful microbes. This contamination often goes unnoticed until it is too late. Food that looks perfectly fine might harbor dangerous bacteria deposited by these insects. Surfaces are equally at risk. Kitchen counters, cutting boards, and utensils can all become contaminated. Cockroaches excrete feces and saliva as they move. These bodily secretions contain digestive enzymes and bacteria. They also regurgitate partially digested food. All these substances can carry pathogens. Even if food is stored securely, the surfaces used to prepare it can pose a risk. Simply wiping down a counter may not be enough if cockroaches are present and active during the night. Their nocturnal habits mean contamination often occurs while we sleep. The contamination is not limited to what they leave behind directly. As cockroaches move, they also shed parts of their exoskeleton. These fragments, along with their droppings, can accumulate in food storage areas. They can become mixed with flour, sugar, or other dry goods. This can lead to spoilage and introduce unpleasant odors and taste to food. The presence of these contaminants can also trigger allergic reactions in sensitive individuals if ingested. The subtle ways they pollute our environment are numerous and often overlooked. Preventing this contamination requires constant vigilance. Food should always be stored in airtight containers. Surfaces should be cleaned and disinfected regularly. Special attention should be paid to areas where food is prepared and consumed. It's also important to clean up spills and crumbs immediately. Denying cockroaches access to food and water is a critical step in reducing the risk of contamination. Their ability to spread filth makes them a significant hygiene concern in any home, impacting the safety of what we eat and the cleanliness of our living spaces. Section 6. Nature's Indestructibles, Resilience and Adaptability. The cockroach is a true master of survival. Its resilience is legendary. This is a key reason why it has persisted for hundreds of millions of years. Cockroaches can withstand conditions that would be lethal to many other creatures. Some species can survive for weeks without food. They can also live for several days or even a week without water. This remarkable ability allows them to endure periods of scarcity. It makes them incredibly difficult to eradicate once they establish a presence. Their adaptability is equally impressive. They can thrive in a wide range of temperatures and humidity levels. While many prefer warm, moist environments, some species can tolerate colder conditions. They are also notoriously resistant to many chemical controls. Over time, populations can develop resistance to commonly used insecticides. This means that what worked to control them in the past may no longer be effective. This adaptability is a constant challenge for pest control efforts, requiring new strategies and approaches. One of the most astonishing facts is their ability to survive without a head for up to a week. They do not breathe through their mouths. Instead, they have small openings called spiracles along their bodies. Their nervous system is also decentralized. This means the brain is not essential for basic functions like breathing and movement. While a headless cockroach will eventually die from dehydration or starvation, this trait highlights their incredible toughness. Such resilience is rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Furthermore, cockroaches are exceptionally skilled at hiding. Their flattened bodies allow them to squeeze into tiny cracks and crevices. They can disappear into wall voids behind baseboards or under appliances. This ability to find secure hiding spots protects them from predators and human attempts to eliminate them. They are also very fast runners for their size. This allows them to escape quickly when disturbed. Their combination of resilience, adaptability, and stealth makes them formidable opponents in our homes. Section 7. Thriving amongst us. Cockroaches in cityscapes. Urban environments, our bustling cityscapes, have become ideal habitats for cockroaches. These insects are synanthropic, meaning they live in close association with humans. Our cities provide all the essential elements they need to flourish. Warmth from buildings, abundant food from our waste, and plentiful water sources from plumbing and leaks. These factors create a perfect storm for cockroach proliferation. The dense human population in cities inadvertently supports a dense cockroach population. Apartment buildings and multi-family dwellings are particularly susceptible. Cockroaches can easily travel between units. They use shared plumbing, electrical conduits and ventilation systems as highways. An infestation in one apartment can quickly spread to neighboring ones. This makes control efforts complex. It requires cooperation among residents and building management. The interconnectedness of urban structures facilitates their movement and establishment. Our modern way of living in close quarters has created superhighways for these tiny invaders. The constant availability of food in cities is a major draw. Overflowing bins, improperly stored waste, and food spills in restaurants and homes provide a continuous feast. Cockroaches are opportunistic feeders. They will consume almost anything. This includes discarded food, grease, cardboard, and even bookbindings. This dietary flexibility allows them to thrive even in seemingly clean environments. A few crumbs are enough to sustain them. The sheer volume of waste generated in cities ensures they never go hungry. Moreover, the relative lack of natural predators in urban settings helps their populations grow unchecked. While some animals like spiders or geckos might prey on them, these are often not present in sufficient numbers to control large infestations. Human efforts at pest control are their main threat. However, due to their hiding abilities and resistance, complete eradication is very difficult. Cities therefore become strongholds for cockroaches, where they can breed and spread with remarkable success, a hidden ecosystem thriving beneath our feet and within our walls. Section 8. Guarding our homes, practical steps for prevention. Preventing a cockroach infestation is far easier than dealing with an established one. There are several practical steps we can take to guard our homes. The most important is to maintain cleanliness. Regularly clean kitchen surfaces, floors and appliances. Pay close attention to areas where food particles can accumulate, such as under the refrigerator or stove. Wash dishes promptly and do not leave food sitting out overnight. Even small crumbs can attract these persistent scavengers. A clean home is the first line of defense. Eliminating their access to water is also crucial. Cockroaches need water to survive. Repair any leaky pipes or faucets immediately. Wipe up spills and ensure sinks are dry, especially at night. Check for condensation around pipes or appliances. Pet water bowls should be emptied or covered overnight. Reducing moisture in bathrooms and kitchens makes the environment less hospitable for them. Depriving them of this essential resource significantly hampers their ability to thrive in our living spaces. Sealing entry points is another vital step. Cockroaches can enter homes through tiny cracks and crevices. Inspect the exterior of your home for any openings around pipes, wires, windows and doors. Seal these gaps with caulk or weather stripping. Inside, seal cracks in walls, baseboards and around cabinets. Pay particular attention to areas where plumbing enters the walls. Scientific research supports that exclusion methods like sealing entryways are highly effective in long-term cockroach management programs, reducing reliance on chemical treatments. Proper waste management is also key. Store rubbish in bins with tight-fitting lids. Empty indoor bins regularly, especially those in the kitchen. Do not let rubbish accumulate inside or outside your home. If you recycle, rinse containers thoroughly before storing them. By denying cockroaches food, water and shelter, we can make our homes far less attractive to them. These preventative measures, consistently applied, are the most effective way to keep these unwelcome guests at bay and maintain a healthy living environment. Section 9. The persistent challenge, why vigilance is key. Cockroaches, these ancient survivors, present a persistent challenge to human habitats. Their incredible resilience, honed over millions of years, means they are not easily defeated. They can adapt to new environments and develop resistance to our control methods. The hidden dangers they bring, from triggering allergies to potentially spreading diseases, make their presence a serious concern. They contaminate our food and living spaces, often without our immediate knowledge. This silent threat requires our constant attention and proactive measures. The urban world we have built has, in many ways, become their paradise. Our cities offer warmth, shelter, and an endless supply of food and water. This allows cockroach populations to thrive, often unseen, within the very fabric of our homes and communities. Their ability to move stealthily and reproduce quickly means that a small problem can escalate rapidly. Therefore, understanding their biology and behavior is crucial in our efforts to manage them effectively. We are in a continuous battle of wits against a creature designed for survival. Preventative measures are our strongest weapons in this ongoing struggle. Maintaining cleanliness, eliminating access to food and water, and sealing entry points are fundamental. These steps make our homes less inviting and more defensible. Scientific research continues to explore more effective and safer control methods, such as targeted baits and growth regulators. However, no single solution is a magic bullet. An integrated approach, combining good sanitation with strategic interventions, offers the best chance of success in keeping these intruders out. Ultimately, vigilance is key. We must remain aware of the potential for cockroach infestations and the risks they pose. Regular inspections, prompt action at the first sign of trouble, and a commitment to preventative practices are essential. The challenge of cockroaches is not one that will disappear, but by understanding these remarkable creatures and taking consistent, informed action, we can significantly reduce their impact on our lives. We can protect our homes and our health from the hidden dangers lurking just out of sight, ensuring our living spaces remain safe and sound.